Hello, I'm Mr. Scheck. I've been invited by the Clown Nose Club to do an interview today. So I knew the Clown Nose Club when they were sixth graders, and I was an administrator at Falcon Middle School, and I also ran the broadcasting class, and I was able to work with these students as they were going through their sixth grade year and in the broadcasting program, and that was a lot of fun. I was an elementary school teacher, and then I moved into a middle school teacher, and then I moved into administration, and I'm still in an administration role. What made me first want to become a teacher was I actually wanted to be a teacher when I was in fifth grade, and I wanted to be a PE teacher because in fifth grade, the most fun was PE class. And my PE teacher in fifth grade would set up this obstacle course around the gym where we would have to scooch on our elbows underneath some basketball racks and go across like lava on ropes and things. And I just thought, how fun would it be if I got to come to work every day and set up obstacle courses for kids? So that was my dream when I was in fifth grade. As I got a little bit older, I ended up going to college for communications. So I wanted to go into the film and television industry. So that's what I got my degree in. And while I was doing some work in Colorado Springs in film and television, I wasn't loving what was available. And I started thinking back to those childhood dreams I had of being a teacher. And I started doing some volunteer work in classrooms and finding out how rewarding it was to work with kids. And so I went back to school and got my teaching license and was a third and fifth grade teacher for about 5 years. And then I moved up to the middle school level where I was the engineering teacher and got to do fun things with 3D printers and robots and that kind of thing. Then I did something that I did something that I never thought I would do, which is go into administration. When I first became a teacher, I didn't want anything to do with administration, but as I got to work with more kids and work with other teachers, I felt like the most impact I could have was if I went into first coaching other teachers and then being an administrator where I could work with other teachers and kind of share the knowledge I learned as I came up through the teaching system. And so I went into administration, and I was a assistant principal at the middle school, and now I help run all of the Falcon Zone. And the hardest part of that job is, I think, all of the hats that I have to wear. So I have to, and I say have to, but I really get to. I enjoy all the things I get to do, but I get to oversee all of the technology in the Falcon Zone. I get to oversee all of the curriculum adoption. So we've adopted core curriculum for science, social studies, ELA, and math in all of the schools in the Falcon Zone. I do a lot with the scores and the state reports, and I work with the principals and the instructional coaches to make sure that the teachers have the support they need. So there's a lot of hats and things that I have to wear. So that's maybe the hardest thing. The most rewarding thing is being able to give all those tools to the teachers and the administrators, being able to provide them with that data and to go into classrooms and talk to teachers and see what they need and get them the tools they need, like curriculum and things. It's a lot. And so when I'm not working, I have a wonderful family. I like to spend time with my family. I like to do all the things that you can do in Colorado. I like to hike and I like to fish. I've lived here all my life and I've never been a skier. Everybody has always asked me if I ski, and never got into skiing, but all the other mountain things I love to do, fishing, hiking, camping. I still like to do all the engineering things too, like 3D printing parts for things and building robots and that kind of thing. So I still get to do that stuff at home as part of my hobbies. But yeah, that's me, kind of how I came up through the system, how I got to know this fun group of kids, and what I'm doing now. Thanks for inviting me for the interview.